Attention all role-playing fans, Reggie Fils-Aime has some news that's gonna put a big old fucking smile on your face, make that shit wrap around several times, and then all of a sudden you look like some kind of goddamn Cenobite out of Hellraiser. They are saying right now Reggie Fils-Aime is pushing to go and have Nintendo pursue more role-playing games, more RPGs, so you can be the role player, the decision maker. You are gonna be the risk taker. And then all of a sudden you're just up at an altar and then there's like an entire fucking convoy of people who are just like, preach it, motherfucker! But more RPGs on Nintendo platforms. We already know that they're finding a lot of success within the role-playing genre on the Nintendo 3DS. And that's all fine and good, but I keep on thinking about the console market, which the Wii U needs more RPGs. I mean, desperately needs more RPGs. Holy fuck, one of my favorite genres is just not being properly represented on a system currently right now. And I mean, sure, we got Xenoblade Chronicles X coming out and all that shit, but I'm talking about I want all the heavy hitters like it was back in the day. You know, I think back to Super Nintendo, which was around the time that I was getting into RPGs. You know, I think about the greats. Super Mario RPG, Earthbound, Final Fantasy VI, and then motherfucking Chrono Trigger. God damn. That right there. Four of some of the best RPGs I could just pop off the top of my head. All came from one platform, 16-bit era. That shit right there, fucking amazing. Then if you want to go into blast processing, Phantasy Star 4, baby. But this news, it makes me happy, and I kept on thinking about, okay, what the fuck could they roll with right now? And the first thing that always comes to mind is, and I've talked about this so many times, so I'll fucking mention it again. I don't give a shit how many times I have to beat this dead horse, because dreams do come true. Final Fantasy VII Remake and Shenmue 3, bam, there. Okay, Super Mario RPG 2, and before Alpha, for your information, no, not Paper Mario. Paper Mario is literally its own thing. Just like the Mario Luigi series is its own thing, even though they've kind of melded together for the newest one that's coming out. Looks fucking fun, by the way. But I'm talking about a proper follow-up continuation of Super Mario RPG. I'm talking about Geno, Mall. I want all those characters. I want that world to come back. I want to play exactly the same. Look even better, but you get the idea. I want Square Enix to be like, alright Nintendo, let's make nice. Pat each other on the back, pat each other on the ass, go out for a drink, go and fucking gangbang somebody. Who the fuck knows? Who the fuck cares? So long as I get the game, that's all I care about. That's what I need, is some Super Mario RPG 2. If you announce that shit, holy fuck, people would lose their minds. Trust me, this isn't just a one-off title that nobody cares about. Over the course of time, tons of people have wanted that. But now to go more into modern shit, okay, we need a proper follow-up to the Mother games. They already know that a lot of people are interested in the Earthbound series. I mean, we are getting Earthbound Beginnings and all that shit, and they are talking about, well, we'll see what happens with Mother 3, which has already been translated by fans. I mean, fuck, they even gave them all the shit saying, hey, do you want this? You can have it for free! You can take it for free! And that right there, I should have been like a signal of throw money at them, release that shit for like half price because you didn't have to go and do any work, and just celebrate one of your esteemed franchises that needs more love from you and more support. So a Mother 4, fuck yeah, all of that, everything about that, all of that's good. That's that is fucking nostalgia bonerific. Need some of that. But then, what about if we went and ran with something a little bit newer? What about The Last Story? I like The Last Story a lot. As a matter of fact, that was one of the games that a lot of people at the whole Project Rainfall were really pushing to get. So Last Story, have a sequel to that. I mean, that would be kind of nice. What about Pandora's Tower 2? These are both games, along with Xenoblade, that were exclusive to Nintendo. So why not go and bring them out? I mean, there are so many companies that they've had a close working relationship with. It makes sense. You know, I would love to see some stuff like this. I think about how the first two Breath of Fire games started off on a Nintendo platform. Capcom, unfortunately, has no fucking idea what to do with them. We already know they're shitting all over that 6th entry, and the 5th one was definitely not a fucking Breath of Fire game. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Anybody who played the first 4 entries then played that, you're like, what the fuck is this? Is this a sick joke? Because I'm gonna fuck you up bad, man. So, Breath of Fire, again, another series that started on there. The Final Fantasy series, I mean, we haven't seen proper, like, main Final Fantasy games show up on Nintendo platform in years. In years. I'm talking like we've had Crystal Chronicle type games, we've had ports on the handhelds and shit, but not a straight up Final Fantasy game on one of their major platforms. And just, I don't know, that kind of fucks with me for a bit. I'm like, nothing on GameCube for the main franchise, nothing on Wii, and nothing on Wii U. And that's what they need to start pushing with. I mean, some folks could go and argue, well, why don't they just go and push it for the NX? Wouldn't that make more sense? But I'm talking about right the fuck now. This is what I wanted to concern myself with, is all the shit right now. That's what matters. I've got a Wii U. I'm invested in a Wii U. I love and enjoy playing games on my Nintendo Wii U, but they need to go and support it with more games like that. They're apparently trying to get a better working relationship with, like, a lot of the third-party companies out there, and I think that's cool, but they need to start getting, like, exclusive titles, lock them down. If you're into RPGs, I mean, fuck, hit up Atlus, hit up XSeed. Why don't you get the Persona 5 game ported over to the Wii U? This would make a lot of sense. I mean, the fucking Shin Megami Tensei series started off on Nintendo platform, so why the fuck not? You know, that would make a lot of sense. We saw Persona Q show up on 3DS, and that's great. I like that a whole bunch. That's more like just a, what if, fuck it, we'll just do some crazy shit with Persona 3 and 4 and mix that together. It's really good, by the way. I mean, very heavy on dungeon crawling, but it's still a lot of fun. Like the game. But Persona 5, put it on there. It makes sense. You know, I would love to see that, and a lot of fans out there would too. And especially since you have the series crossing over with Fire Emblem. So why the fuck not? You know, these are all like no dub, just roll with it ideas. We'd love to see this shit happen. And this is not even including brand new IPs. I mean, why don't you try getting the new Star Ocean onto there? Why don't you try getting some of these Tales games on the Wii U? I mean, they're showing up on PlayStation 3 a whole fuck ton. You're saying that you don't have a close enough working relationship with fucking Bandai Namco to be able to go and get that onto there? That's, give me a fucking break now. You know, the shit's showing up on PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4. Nintendo, go and curve those games over in your direction. You need some of them. I'm pretty sure that they'd be more than happy to put them on there. And I know a lot of RPG fans, a fucking ton, that have Nintendo Wii U's. You know, some of these games that are showing up on the 3DS, why not make bigger and badder ports for the Wii U? Call them director's cuts. You know, add in additional content. Make them look all nice. You know, they did with Resident Evil Revelations, so why not with this? If you can have Super Smash Bros. On 2 different platforms, surely you could go and do that. You know, this is what I want to see. This is the kind of route that they need to go with. I want to see that kind of stuff happen. And if they do go the route with, like, new IPs, holy fuck, there's so many amazing things that they could do. You know, there's past RPG series that we haven't heard from in eons, absolute eons. I mean, if they hit up Square Enix and were like, hey, we want a sequel to Vagrant Story, yes, I'd be all over that. I'd fucking jump on that in a heartbeat, and it'd be amazing. If they said, okay, we're gonna have another Secret of Mana game, so another, what, Seiken Densetsu game? Now, I always butcher how it's said, but I think I got it right. But another one of those, and especially with local multiplayer, fuck, would that be cool? Just all that shit. Please make that happen. Support your main console platform. Everybody loves the 3DS. It's getting lots of RPGs, but this needs more love too. But I'm just happy that Reggie was like, hey, more RPGs. You want more RPGs? We'll give you more RPGs. So it's bound to happen. We just don't know what, and we don't know when. So we'll see, won't we? If you have any suggestions, I'm getting all fucking tongue-tied. If you have any suggestions as the RPG franchises that would make sense to put on a Nintendo platform, especially on the Wii U, comment down below in the comment box. I mean, it could be like that, oh god, how the fuck do you pronounce it? The Kaitos? I always forget, but they have the first 2 games on the GameCube, and never heard anything since then. Why not that? There's so many obscure games out there. Just rattle them all off the top of your head. You know, it could be first party, third party, it could be old, it could be new. Whatever it is, comment. Either way, this is AlphaOmegaSin, as always, nerds, nerdettes, and gamers game the fuck on.